Hello, my lovely Pisces. How are you doing? First of all, I want to say thank you, Jesus, for allowing me to be right here and right now at this present moment with you. I thank God for that. Do I thank Him for that? I really do. I am blessed for every moment that I'm breathing and that I'm here. I'm not taking nothing for granted. Not 1 second. Not a minute. Not the hours. Not a day. Not a night. I just am so grateful to be here today. And honest to God, it's like, you never know. You never know. Like, you never know. Like, you say, I love you to your kids, to your animals, to the people that mean the most to you, because you never know. And sometimes when things happen, people say, well, that's the last thing they said. Yeah. And it's the best words you ever heard. All right, Pisces. Thank you for all those who come onto this Pisces Studio. I am figuring out how to get this Pisces Studio VIP club that's going to take me to where I've always wanted to say what I want to say and do what I want to do with you. And I'm going to be charging $5 a month to go in there and just be yourself and just wild out and say what we want to say. I don't want to plan it ahead of time because I want to be able to go in there and see how everyone, where you're at and what it is that we need to be at that moment. But if it's something that I want you to learn, or if it's something I'm going to be doing, just something simple, maybe a pie or cake or something that you want to show us. I love to cook and I love to bake, honey. I love it. Show me. Bring me into your home and show us. And that's what my VIP, Pisces Studio VIP club is going to be all about. And when they say what's up, everything is up in there. Everything is up. Everything. All right? So it's going to be $5 and I am saving a lot of stuff to give away to you. And I will always bring you to another level. I love you all. So I am giving away, I think 3 of these bracelets that I'm giving away. And this is the first one I'm giving away. At the end of the month, I will be giving this away and I will be going live giving it away. And if you're not a subscriber, you will not be getting it. Okay? So I'm going through my subscribers to give this away. Believe me, you may think I don't watch or look at the comments. I look at everything. I just want to say, I don't feed into comments. I just delete. I don't care if you subscribe. I will delete. Minus me, it's not a plus, honey. It's a minus to my life. I don't go by numbers. I'm not one of these you-Toers that go by the race to be in 1,000 so you-To can give you a trophy. I am the trophy, okay, of my own CEO company, and God is my company. I don't know how big of a trophy I can get bigger than that. You know, every one of these platforms always want you to go on there and they feed off of these likes and subscribe so that you can get what you want and just push you. But it's all a game on every one of them. You got people like you and I working behind every one of them. If you go on Netflix, you will see this show on Netflix. And I will get you the name of it. And it has people that worked in every one of these platforms. And if you look at what they're going to tell you, it would change the way that you see things in every one of these platforms. We don't even know our own phone numbers anymore. We don't even know people's phone numbers by heart. We go onto these web pages and build our lives around this. Who thinks, what they think about us, what they say about us. All of this, when it's not about that. And the only thing I put on my platform is actually what I do. I don't feed into no platforms. And I said I look at you as a human being, not as a number. And even though you.To looks at me as who's liking me, who's subscribing to me, how many subscribers I can get, how many likes, and I don't live like that. I say exactly what. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. This is what every YouTuber say. In every platform there is. It ain't one that they don't say it. Because that's what they want you to say and do. It's like they want to program everybody. All right? And that's why it's important to me so that I can open up other doors. Other doors. That is about what I really do in my life. Okay? Who I am does not give any one of these platforms the right to tell me how to speak, what to do, and what to say. But this is what they do. And you need to watch that thing on Netflix. I think I watched it like 4 times this morning, honest to God. I could not stop watching it. Because it made me really look at everything. And I always have. I've always told y'all I don't go by numbers. Okay? I always look at you as a human being. Nobody puts their phone numbers down there but me. Nobody's going to charge you $80 to give you a reading with no time limit on it. A face-to-face reading. Who do that for you on YouTube? Show me who they are. Show me a you.To that opened up their doors for you. Show me a you.To that you've been around and you was a part that you can really say, I met this person. I've been in this person's house. Show me that you.To-er. You.To don't make me. I make it. I make my own rules. There's a borderline, and there is a borderline, honey, where it says you.To and Lisa. And I don't let nobody cross that borderline when it comes to me. Okay? Nobody is bigger than me. And as long as you can control who you are and the boundaries of what you allow in your life and how you allow people to, deal with you and run your life, that's where you want to be. I'm going to say it again. The world of you.To, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of these platforms can run to, I tell you, I'll be the last one sitting there popping gum, chewing and all that. And I will be the turtle. But at the end of that finish line, they all will be watching me. Slow and steady wins the race. What they say, I am a witch. No, I am Miss Bitch Witch. I didn't choose who God brought me in this world to heal and teach. God chose my doors for me. I just knew that I had to walk through it to know what I was born in this world to do. Some of us die and don't never do what we were supposed to do because we allow people to step over our boundaries and keep us stuck there. That's what the world is about. You can't have your own head on your, like, and you can't look around. No, they want you to look straight at a line that it's like you can't look nowhere else. I don't know if you know, and this is true, but in a part of Africa, it was divided. The ground opened up. It was divided and the ground opened up. As far as your eyes could see, you could not cross that once it opened up. Once the earth opened up, you can't jump that. You would die. It ain't nobody that can fill that gap up. It ain't nothing in the world that can fill a gap up when the earth departs. And you look at it now and it's a river. In time, that's what God turned that open space into. Remember how the water, the ocean was split and people walked through that? Remember. And then he closed the ocean back. And that's the miracles that God performs. So I know ain't no way somebody can say, you are a witch. And witches are the worst thing in the world. No, witches are the best things in the world. Because you can't play with me. And I don't know when someone say you can wear white or black, but that's to you. I know what I need to do. I don't follow your rules, and I don't expect you to follow my rules. I am who I am. And nothing will ever change who I am. Okay? You have your own religion. You have to follow what you want. And if I'm not the one, please don't leave no crazy comments because you already know what I told you. I don't play with people. I just block you and delete you. And I've done it to people that's been following me for a long time. You cross the line with me, I just dismiss you. I don't even care who you are. If I did it for my mother, you know I really don't care. I'm straightforward. Okay? It ain't no in between. Okay? It ain't. God put feathers on my back, and each feather on my back represents one of my Pisces Studio. True, loyal to me. And that's it. And any feather that falls from me wasn't meant to be on me. Okay? There it is. If you go to my webpage, you will know. There is the moon that's getting ready to come out. I think on 2/27, I will give you more details on it. Eclipse, right? The black magic spellbreaker candle. On that day, make sure you light a candle and you tell it to bring, because it's the dark and it's a little bit of light around it. That is the time for you to set that free and let it be seen. And every time there's a moon that's coming out, that is illumination to you. Okay? Now, my black magic spellbreaker candle, all these candles that I'm showing you are mine. I made them for me. But when you order them, I make them for you. And the way that you are in your life is exactly where they fit you. If you got a negative attitude, then it's going to come out negativity. Because first it works from you, from your energy. All right? You can't light a candle and expect when you got ugliness in you to light up and bring you what you want, because you're stuck within yourself and the situation and the problem. You can't say, I want to break free from bad energy when you are living it. All right? That's the way karma works. Okay? The green candle, abundant prosperity, healing, growth, worth, fertility. These candles are all made by me. All right? I use good wax, not bull crap wax. Good wax. Not toxic wax. I try to use all natural wax. Pure wax. All right? This candle is if you want to, anything that you want that's pertaining to who you are, what you want to build in you, what you want to have. Some people can't have kids. Some people want kids. Light that baby up. Whatever it is that you want, your wealth, whatever it is. But you must remember one thing. God says, I help those who help themselves come into the light. All right? Love yourself is the best. You got to love yourself first, because if you don't love yourself, you let anything come to you. And The justice candle. Justice will be served. You don't have to tell somebody that mess with you or did you wrong. They gonna, I wish they get this. And when I get them, they gonna keep on thinking like that. Because the more you think like that, the more you stuck into that. Because not only are you wishing them that, you're being stuck into the energy of the situation that you left with that you can't get rid of. Because that's why you all messed up. Come on now, honey. Come on now. Talk to them. You got to cleanse your energy and cleanse it right in order for you to get what you want. You can't walk around being nasty and evil because someone has treated you nasty and evil. And you better remember what I went through for Easter. It took everything in me, in my soul, for someone to tear me down and call me every name it is. And it was the next day that I put it up there. Don't be envy and jealous of me. You watch me, I don't watch you. All along I was eating at these people's house thinking they like me. They ain't like no part of me. But none of them could tell me. It took the one. It's a really person that really done drugs, really heavy drugs, and they like to come out and say what they want to say. But I guarantee you, they would never do that again. I put my hand on them. Honey, I don't play. God don't play with Lisa Ramos. I put my hand on a Bible. That says the Bible. I don't go to church, honey. This is my Bible when I was incarcerated. I studied the Bible. I put my hand on the Bible and I open it up and I put it again. He would never, ever disrespect me, my grandson, and I don't have to say my son because my son will take up for himself. Ever. All right? Sage, cleanse out your energy in your house. And when you sage, you need to say what you saging for. You can't just walk around burning things up and don't say what you're doing it for. You must talk and say what you're doing it for. Okay? Cleanse your house with lemon, hot water, whatever it is. You need to do it. All right? The walnut is for us. For us. Okay, everybody has that shadow side. There ain't a person in this world that you gonna tell me you ain't got a shadow side. You ain't a human being. Oils, put this in anything and everything it is. You go there, you find an oil that fits you. Put it in everything, your shampoo, your lotion, conditioner, everything. If you don't use it dry, then you want it wet, you want to use it dry, then use it dry. Okay? These are my crystals and my stone, my jewelry, my necklace, your chakras. I always wear 3 braces. My chakras, I use the evil eye, and I stand big on my evil eye, my evil hand. You already know that I don't play. Okay, call me a witch, call me what you want, but call me Miss Bitch Witch. Okay, you.To, that is my name. Do not act crazy because I said the word bitch. I am Miss Bitch Witch. That's who I am. All right? I'm not just saying it to say it. Call me what you want, but call me my name correct. All right? Call me who I am. I don't play that. And I'm not saying the curse word. That's who I am. Get it right. All right? I don't compete, and I'm not trying to compete. I don't pace, and I'm not trying to pace nobody. You see who I am behind me. Honey, you need to check me out. You see everything behind me? That tells you who the hell I am. I do not play. I don't know how many times I got to tell people that I don't play. You can try to throw dark on me and you will never pass me. My light is too bright to be messed with. This is the salt bath. And I will put a title on it. I have to order everything. Everything has to be in order. You see that I'm black and white. I don't put a lot of colors on anything. None of my titles. I'm straight up black and white. The spiritual detox bath is what a lot of people are actually put where you just paying for it, and I'm literally paying for the tax on it. So you just paying for the salt. You ain't even paying for all my oils that I use for that. It ain't no oil you can just go and buy anything. No, it ain't that kind of oil. It ain't no CDB oil and all that crap. No, I don't use none of that. I use pure oils. They come from overseas. Real oil, pure. All right? I also have herb baths in bags, okay? That you just boil the water and put it in there and mix it with your bath water in the tub. Okay, make sure you don't scald yourself. You should know how hot your body can take, or what is too hot, don't get in it. I mean, you ain't crazy. I hope not. All right, so let's get with the reading. People really start studying spirituality. Get into your spirituality. And I don't mean spirituality as in a religion. Get into spirituality, into what the spirituality and what you need to know. Practice what, if you're taking medication, get into a Bible that tells you about different herbs and what it can do for you and how you can eat so that you can get off of medication and the pain that you in. I don't care what you got, cancer, you diabetic, whatever it is. If you eat right, trust and believe in me. You don't have to go by everything that they're doing to you, because once they start chemo and all of that, they start shrinking and destroying your immune cells, honey. You better get right with yourself. All right? And that's some real stuff. And this bag here, as you can see this bag, you see it, these are too small for me to even sell. All right? They're too small for me to sell. And these are the evil eye. All right? So what I do with these evil eye, see how little they are? They're the evil eye. And this is how little they are, right? So if I make jewelry, I use them, because I have a machine that puts a hole through the rocks and little stuff like that. I have everything I need, okay? It didn't happen overnight, but I got what I need to do what I need to do, all right? Remember, everyone, to start putting this red brick dust around your house. If I tell you to do something, honey, you need to do it, because I'm only telling you what's the best for you. You can look up everything I say up. I don't play darkness. All right? Make sure you sleep with some clear water. And if you don't want to put salt in your water, you don't have to. You can put clear water in it. And just say it, because clear water is cleansing you. Every time you take a shower, every time you take a bath, you wash dishes, it's cleansing you. You drink. Feed yourself that water. Drink it. Like I do. Okay? Let's get going. I want the best for you. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. Right? 3 knots. 1, 2, 3. Let's get going. Jonah Art Michael, please tell me what my Pisces need to know. Tell me what my Pisces need to know. All right? At the beginning of my readings, that's where you need to listen to the most, because that's where I'm giving you all the information that you need to do as far as my witchy ways that people say how much of a witch I am. Take advantage of all the stuff that I'm telling you to do, okay? Lulu, you're going to sit right there and wait for me, Lulu. Lulu, sit right there. Where you looking? What you looking for, Lulu? Wait for mommy. You should have said you had to do that when I was outside. I'm going to let y'all go outside with me, and I'm going to start doing some readings outside, because I just put some of my outside furniture, because I'm planning on doing something for, I don't tell my business, but I can't, so there it is. But I've been really working on my outside, and I spent a lot of time outside, hours. That's why I got sick. All right, now, tell me, Spirit. Lulu wants to say hi. She wants to go outside. Say hi, Lulu. Isn't she, look how she's 7 months. She's 7 months. Look at this. She bigger than me. She is precious, precious. I mean, I'm not saying it because she's mine, but Lord, she's precious. And she's a bulldog, and so is the other one, and the other one is out there because they fight over everything. They fight over everything. I never seen JoJo bite. Literally, he never ever seen this dog bite nobody. And he is becoming like Dino, my King Corso. Yes. All right, now let's go. Wait, Lulu. Lulu wants to go outside. The star, what are you wishing for? You looking straight at that star. What is it that you want? You praying for this. You hoping for this. You know, I mean, think about it, Pisces. Sometimes we ask God for things to come our way, or we want something to work for us, or this and that, or that and this, right? But remember, whatever you want and whatever you asking for, please, for something to go your way or something that you asking for, that you want, do it with the kindness of your heart. Ask for with all respect, honesty, with integrity. Okay? It's something that you want, and you're looking at it as in this way, the future. Like, I want this to come to me now. It's like you want it. It's like you, look at this. The Three of Cups. A family, okay? Someone that wants the best for you. Someone that you can share and talk to. And a lot of us don't have all of that. It's like we don't trust people. We don't talk to too many people. We may talk to one or two. But it's something here that you wishing on and that you want. Again, you keep looking. Now you got 3 people looking up at the stars. Okay? What is it? It's like they want the same things for you, Pisces. You're sitting there asking for it and they're praying for it for you too. Stop it, girl. Get out of here. Lulu, get. Lulu wants to go outside. Tell me more. You got the star, Aquarius. You got a Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Someone here is wishing to have you, or they want, it's a wish here that's going to be good. Before I could say, I said someone here wants you, and it's a wish here that, and this came out. It's going to be granted. Somebody really wishing for you. Somebody may be talking to their family or somebody close to them about you. Somebody is wishing to have you. And maybe it's that you wished it, or maybe you came into this wish that you thought or you wanted, or you were seeing it to be like what you wanted. Right? It's like we could have shared this together, all 3 of us. It was like something that you couldn't believe that was happening for you. That you want. But then this person wants to offer you this, wants to send you, it's like they taking you, maybe this is happening, they taking you on a picnic. They have everything laid out for you. It's like they waiting for your arrival. But everything seems like it's moving so slow. Like this person is waiting in the finishing line for you. It's like they've been wishing and praying for you. It's like 2 people wanting the same thing. But in the middle of you two, there's like something that don't need to be there. It's like okay, you know how you want to go with somebody that's a third wheel, but you like, oh man, I wish they wasn't there with us. Or like when you was young and your mom used to be like, well, you ain't going nowhere with him unless you take your sister. You'd be like, well, damn, I ain't wanting my sister to come, but shit, that's the only way we can go. All right, well, come on, you better keep your mouth shut and not say nothing, girl. You know, I remember my sister, I was the baby, so I remember clear as day how my sister used to be. You better not say nothing to mom or what I did. You better not spit. You better not, I mean, honey, they was tell me how I better not do this or I better not do that. That's how I was told by my older sisters when they wanted to do stuff. And my mom told them, if the only way you're going to go if you take her. But it's something here that you wish, that you want, and this person also wishing and wanting with you, and you could be dealing with an Aquarius, and it's like this Aquarius wants you, but it's like somebody's in the middle here. It's like a third wheel just hanging on around, all right? And I just feel like it's something here that is not even important to you, but it's hanging around. And you're just sitting there, everything laid out. But you just said, when is this going to come around? It seems like everything you ever wanted or everything that you felt like it was for you, it belonged to someone else. Or they had somebody else. All right? And that's how I feel. I feel like every time you think that you met the right one or you dealt with it, whether you live with them or not, or you met them, it's always been somebody else in the middle of it. All right? It's always like something there. All right? But it's two people that got love for each other, but it's something that stands in the middle of it. All right? It's like two people that really care for each other, but it's a third party that wants the same thing that you and this person wants. But they're really not a part of the picture, but it's like they there. All right? And it's, I don't know, it's just like something that doesn't fit want to be there. Whether it's for you, and whatever is for you won't pass you. I don't care what kind of person is in the middle, what it ain't. It's like it's like two people. It's everything they want in each other, but what's in the middle is something that just doesn't even fit in the picture. But they're there. Okay? All right, now, Pisces, tell me more, Spirit, about the sun. I mean, the star, I'm sorry. There go that Knight of Cup. That Knight of Cup is not going nowhere. It's sitting there watching you, waiting on you. This Knight of Cup got their eyes on you. And I'm telling you, they got their eyes on you. They got their eyes on you. It's like this is my wish, and I don't care who's in the middle, who's trying to get in the middle of us. No matter how much they try, what they try to do, I got my eyes on you. I don't care about this. And I know, Pisces, it's kind of hard for us to believe that they might be in a situation that they don't care for, but and it's hard for us to understand because we're like, well, it don't matter to me because I'm not going to be in a bit. I'm not doing this. But it's the truth, but it's like it's just too much for us. It's like, no, I'd rather be right on over here by myself. Right? So that's what's keeping y'all in two separate locations. Because it's somebody that doesn't fit that wants to fit, and it's there. All right? Tell me more about this Three of Cups. Look at that. Three party. I keep telling you, it's there go again. It's like this person, this three, you got 3 on 3, under 3 on 3. All right? It's like this person is a man, but he's stuck between two women. It's like, I love being with you, but then here I got this too. And it's like, I don't understand. It's like, somebody here wants to act like, they want to celebrate this union, but it's just not going to work. I see that two people like to drink here, but this one glass is sitting straight up, and that must be mine, honey. Okay, you got two people that like to drink, but one is the beer sitting straight up. It's like, nope. You got one woman with damn near all her clothes off, and then you got you with your clothes on, dressed like you're supposed to. All right? And he just sitting back there looking at all of this. All right? It's like somebody needs to feel like they need to get somebody's attention all the time. And Pisces, we don't do that. We cool like that. All right? Tell me more about this Knight of Cups. Tell me more, because you got the Knight of Cups twice here. Somebody here is, they just sitting waiting for you. Like, it's like, you may think that things ain't moving. They not thinking about you, but they really are. The Moon. You're like, I just wish that I knew. It's like this delusional thing that you're not sure of. It's like you want it to, it's like you want the answers that you're seeking. You want this to come out in the light. It's like something you want the universe to show you, to bring this information so you can see it. It's like you looking at the shadow part of it, like you, honey, it's like it's like you really want to see this. It's like this is not moving, but it's a reason why. But it's like this person may tell you whatever it is, or maybe this person ain't telling you, but you know, you just waiting on the universe to show you and give you all the information that you're looking for. Okay? It's like you wish you was a fly on the wall so that you can see everything that's really going on. That would be like the best gift of all. Being a fly on the wall that you can see on your own and hear on your, like you can see and hear everything that's going on so that you can see and be with this light that says yes. But it don't work like that. And so you looking at it. You like, I want to know. I want to see. It's like you looking in here. You said, please let me see everything I need to see, Lord. Please show me everything I need to see. You want to know it. You want to see it. I light a candle up and I want you to show me everything I need to see. Show me this. Illuminate everything in my eyes so that I can see it. That's what you want to know. You in this moon status, like you're not drowning, but you want to see it. And this will be, you will see what you want. And if somebody here is waiting, it's like, I will make a move when I see what I need to see. I'm going to make a move when this all comes up to the light. Then I will be able to make a decision. Because right now, I need to know. I need to know for my own self what is really going on. It's like you know something, but you want it to be in a light. Okay? You want to see the shadow come up. It's like you can go to the beach and you can see the moon shining on top of the ocean. But it's the bottom part that you don't see. But you can see the moon shining on top of the ocean surface. But what is under is what you want to see. You want it to come up to the light. Okay? Almost there, baby. Okay? Mommy's almost there, little girl. Mommy's almost there. That's mommy's girl. You're such a big girl. You're mommy's girl. Yes, you are mommy's girl. Yes, you are mommy's girl. Yes, you are my love of my life. Yes, you are. That's mommy's girl. Who said that ain't mommy's girl? That is mommy's girl. What? Who say you ain't my love? They lying, Lulu. All right, I'm trying to find a card that can, okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. I like cards that show me pictures that I can talk to you about. Okay, here we go. Let's use this. All right, so you got the same cards, and this is like, it's a third party here. It's something, and I'm not saying a third party, but it's something here that's in the way. All right, like, but you want to know. It's like, I wish I could just be a fly on the wall. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups. The Page of Wands. All right. It's like, look at this. Remember I said you need to put red brick dust around. That's that. All right. That's saying I can make, it's like somebody here is, the page is a new path. It's something here that you want to know. It's something here that you want to go. It's like this car here is waiting. Somebody is sitting here in a car waiting, right? And that's what it means. It's like a new path that they're waiting to go through. But information, so starting something new, going through something, starting something whole new here, a new way of doing something, or being very creative, like saying, I'm going to get to this way, but it's a lot of love for what you got here. But it's in a young stage. It's like you're saying, once I see what I want to see, once I see everything for what it is, this time I know for sure, it'll bring me to a whole new door. Once you see and know what you want to know, it's opening a whole new door for you. A whole new path with all this new information. All right? It's a whole new world. Like a whole new world. Like that. Yes. Tell me about this Three of Cups. Look at this. The battle. Look, you won the battle. You move on. You move on. Okay? It's like you're ready to go, but it's like you waiting for this to be done and brought to the light. It won't be no more what it is. It's like it's something here needs to be cut and cut for good. All right? It's something here that you know that needs to be done. But it's something here that's waiting on the side to come on in for good. Oh, Jesus. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And I smile because I know what it is in my life. If I could be a fly on the wall, if I could be a fly in the car, okay, if I can be a piece of jewelry on someone that someone never takes off. Oh my God. Can you imagine if that jewelry had eyes and could see? Whew, Jesus. All right, tell me more about this moon card. The Ace of Wands. Look at this. The Ace of Wands, you will be growing. It's this bird. It's this air. It's this sign that's going to come to you in some form of message. All right, that you waiting for, that you are just going to move on and be powerful. See, now everything's going to be illuminated and you will see it for what it is, and then you can move on and grow. Fully grow to your fully potentials. Oh, yes! Y'all know what I claim? Because I know what I know. How many times must I put this on the side when I know that if I open up my doors to the full potential of who I am, it would be the best thing I ever had. But it's like we need to know for sure. And then we will blossom. And it's about to be enlightened to you. You cannot let nothing stop your growth. But you're doing it on your own. It's a process here that you go through. You don't just turn a light switch on and off. It's a process that you must go through. And once you cleanse yourself and not be angry of this process, then you bring the light and you no longer see the moon and the sun shining on top of the water, right? the deepness of the water, the light will come through the darkness up to the top, and you will see it. And that's what's going to happen. And I'm so happy for you, Pisces. This is the reading that I wanted to come out for a minute. You've been working on it. All you got to do, look at yourself. And look at this shadow work that you're doing. The shadow work is what you got to do. And it's all right to face it. Because it's a part of you that got to fall off of you. It's like you just like chipping it off of you. This dead skin, this dead weight off of you. Pisces. I keep you in my prayers all the time, and God bless you. If you need a private reading, get it from me or someone, and this is a general reading, not a private reading. And if it ain't for you, there's many more readings out there for you today. God bless you. I'll see you soon.